yeah, I've made post about this already, but I haven't made a video yet. So if you didn't know already, I am coming to Australia. Oh yes, round of applause, anyone? Cheers? No? No? Just grasshoppers and silence, okay. Well, I'll carry on. So it's actually been a dream holiday of mine to visit Australia and also like travel across it. That also includes New Zealand as well. Obviously, it's a different country, but that sort of region, Australia, New Zealand. Since I was a kid, I've wanted to like go around, at least go to some places. And I was going to go to Sydney about 10 years ago now, maybe longer than that. A family member of mine said that if you bring me an A grade in maths, I will take you to Australia. And I took that very seriously. You know, sometimes family promises just don't work out, but I took it very seriously. I thought, oh, an A in maths? I'm good at maths. Let's go do this. I got an A in maths, and I got it easily as well. I found the exam very easy to get an A. Not to get an A star, but still A. You know, it's still good. Then they told me there's no money to go to Australia. I'm just like, well, that's disappointing. And then they went to Sri Lanka like 6 or 7 times with like other family members. So there was money. They just didn't want to spend it on me. But it is what it is. It's been a long time, you know. Bygones are bygones. But now, with my own money, I am going to Australia. Not from YouTube money, from work money. My full-time job. My wages from there. I've been saving a bit of it up. And I've now got enough to at least visit once. I plan to visit again soon. Maybe next year or the year after. But I plan to visit a few more times. But for now, my first holiday to Australia is booked. And let me tell you what I want to do. Also, before AFL, I wanted to go to Australia. So, like, I got into AFL, like, late 2016. My first season watching was 2017, so still fairly recent. Before I even knew what AFL was, I wanted to go to Australia. But now I got an even bigger reason to go. I'm also an F1 fan. I was an F1 fan as a kid, but then I sort of, like, lost interest for a few years until, like, last year. I got back into it quite a lot, so I'm a big fan of that. And obviously, you have one of the Melbourne Grand Prix, you have one of the F1 Grand Prix of the year, and you have got a contract in 2035. So for the next 13 years, you've got that race. So I do one day want to see that race in Melbourne. So that is on the bucket list as well, and that won't be this year, obviously. So, you know, there's more than one visit definitely happening. Plus, Australia is so damn big. I can't visit all of it in one go, and I definitely can't add New Zealand in. So there's going to be multiple visits, depending on visa approval, of course. I've been approved for this year, but it's only a 1 year thing at a time. You've got to reapply again. But until March 2023, I have a visa approved. So I could come again next March. You never know. Anyway, let me tell you how my holiday is going to go. I had some trouble booking flights because I booked a US airline. And I booked a visa without knowing that an ESTA existed. My visa got rejected because they didn't believe that I was leaving America. It's weird. When you apply for a visa to visit there, you got to prove that you're leaving. I had flight information, but whatever. So that's denied. ESTA denied. So because of that, even to transit through the US, you got to get a visa. And I've been rejected, so I can't do that. So I had to cancel that and had to get another airline. So that cost me more money, unfortunately. But now it's all sorted, and my plane is stopping in Perth. I'm staying in Melbourne, so I've got a photo here of obviously Perth's lovely stadium. They only do tours in the morning, 10 and 11. My flight arrives after that. There's also a cruise, a dolphin cruise in Mandurah that I'd like to do. It's not in Perth, it's like an hour and a half drive away. My flight doesn't land in time also to make that. There's a video game museum there, really cool. Not open that day. So I'm going to be getting out to Perth airport to see the stadium, probably have some food, then go back to the airport to fly to Melbourne. So I'll be in Perth for a day to do basically nothing, just stand outside the stadium, probably. So once I am done in Perth, I'm going to come back to Australia eventually, guys. So like I'll probably visit Perth again at some point, but I'll be in Perth for a few hours. That is the point. I've got too many hours to do nothing. I'm just going here, which is like 10 minutes from the airport. In Melbourne, which is where most of my stay is, I will be planning to do certain things. Obviously, see AFL games. We'll get to that at the end, right? But I want to go up the Eureka Sky Deck, tick it off. It's not on the bucket list, but I like going up towers. I've been up to Burj Khalifa in Dubai, Eiffel Tower, CN Tower, Canada, the Shard in London, I've been up a few towers, so this would be Empire State Building. There's another one, so this would be another one. A river cruise sounds quite fun. Melbourne Zoo, yeah, MCG tour. That works for me. I'm not buying this city card, by the way, because this requires to do it within 2 or 3 days. I don't think I'll be doing that, but I might still get it regardless, because it seems to be a good money saver if you do a lot of these in the same day. Open range zoo. This seems like a very exciting zoo. Sanctuary. I like animals, if you didn't know. I like animals. You never see this side of me, but I do like animals. As well, the only proof of that is in this vlog. I went to London Zoo. That's from like 2017. That's the only proof that I'm an animal person. But I like animals quite a lot. I'm not an expert on them, but I like them. I like looking at them. So yeah, these 3 zoos, especially this one, I think need to be done for me. Everything else, not really, you know, not really fussed about. But the 3 zoos, the the MCG tour, I want to go there for a game anyway, but a tour would be quite cool. Skydeck River Cruise. Don't know about the bus, to be honest. Is there much to see in Melbourne on a bus? I don't know. Let me know. But I'd love to do this. I mean, there's a lot of them, but there's road trips down the Great Ocean Road. It takes a whole day to do, but I'd love to book one of these and just go, because apparently it's an amazing experience. So this might be the best attraction to Melbourne, which is going away from Melbourne. This Canberra Australia National Zoo is in Canberra. So I want to fly to Canberra for a day and come home to Melbourne to see animals. Yes, in your national zoo. Why would I do that? I just showed you 3 zoos in Melbourne. Why would I go to Canberra? Well, you have 2 white lions, right? As I told you, I like animals, right? There are 3 documented white lions in the wild. There are about 5 or 6 in zoos. There's more white lions in zoos than in the wild that we know of. These are basically extinct, and you have 2 of them. The closest one to me is in like Slovakia, either Slovakia or there's another European country that has it, like Eastern Europe. But the closest one to me is like Slovakia, like that's not close to England. Yeah, I want to see a white lion. You can feed it as well. You can, not this one, but there's a male white lion. You can feed him. You can pay money and feed him. So that's pretty cool. Behind the fence. They're not that stupid. They're not gonna let you in next to it. But also on top of that, they got a white rhino. Where is he? There he is. He looks normal there, but it's, yeah, a white rhino, also rare. So yeah, I'd like to go to this zoo. So Canberra for a day. Book it. I need to book it because now AFL have announced their fixture list for round 21 and 22. So, you know, I gotta sort that out. Also, another day trip I want to do is Sydney. I want to go to Sydney just for this Harbour Bridge, Opera House. I would love to go for a game, but I'm not sure if I can considering the fixture scheduling. But yeah, mainly I want to go and see this side of Sydney. There's bus tours there as well. Maybe a bus tour there might be better than the Melbourne one. You can let me know about that. But I'm mainly about this. This is what I want from Sydney. So I'm planning a day trip to Canberra and Sydney. So we've left out what? Northern Territory, Adelaide, and Queensland. I wanted to go to Cairns for a day because there's a boat that has like a belly, a glass belly. You can sit in it. And you can see the Great Barrier Reef. The Great Barrier Reef is on my bucket list. I want to visit the Great Barrier Reef. But a day trip, to do that on a day trip, it's not possible. The flights would have to arrive really early. And it doesn't arrive early enough. All the boat tours set off in the morning. It can't be done. So I think next year the plan is to go to Queensland. And enjoy Cairns, enjoy Brisbane. Enjoy the Gold Coast maybe as well, and go and see games from the 2 teams there. That'll be fun. So that might be a second thing. So we're leaving out Queensland for that reason. And Adelaide, I want to go there mainly for footballing reasons. I want to see a game at the Oval, and also I want to see a Sandfall game, but that won't fit in this year, so it has to be another holiday. So that's another thing. I would go to Adelaide this year for a game, but again, scheduling kind of ruined it with one of the games I'll show you in a second. And also Northern Territory, I can't pronounce it, I'm sorry, but you got a giant rock over there. Uluru, is it pronounced? It's not. I used to say Uluru. Apparently, that's not how it's pronounced. Uluru, the big rock. Yeah, that thing. I want to see it. Apparently, you got to spend like 3 days there to like get a full experience. I want to do that. So maybe next year I'll do like Queensland, Uluru, Adelaide. Maybe, I don't know. We'll see. But the plan is Melbourne is where I'm staying, where I'm based. Day trips down the Great Ocean Road to Sydney and back to Cairns and back within the same day. And any other interstate trips will be based on AFL. So let's go into that right now. So on the days where there's no games is what I'm doing those other things on. So when there's games, let me know how tickets work. If you can sort me out, that's great. I know there's someone on Twitter who can sort me out with MCG tickets. Hopefully he can help me out with that. But if not, then if you know anything, no information how to get them, then let me know. I'm pretty sure you can just walk up to the MCG and buy tickets. It's not the same for other stadiums though, but let me know. I'll be in Melbourne, and these are Melbourne games, so I can go to this game. I arrive just before this, so I can go to this game. This is good, because to book flights, I need the flight to, like the flight won't come back like after midnight. So if I go to a night game interstate, I might not make it back home on the same day. So I need interstate games to be early. So the fact that this, obviously it's not 4:45, it'll be plus 9 hours. So 1:45 p.m. 1:45 p.m. game. That's perfect. Fly out in the morning to Tasmania, watch the game, fly home in the evening. I can do this. This is what I needed. I needed games in other states early. And it's Hawthorn, it's my team. So I can go to Tasmania for a day and watch us play Gold Coast. Surely tickets will be available for that one. So going to that means I can't go to this. It is what it is. And this, would I make it back in time? I don't think I would. So that rules out this as well. I wouldn't mind going to GMHBA just for one game, just to tick it off a bucket list, I guess. Would I make it back in time? Depends on the flight, but I don't know. This is what I would have wanted to go to as well, aside from Hawthorn. But because it's a night game, there's no way. This would be 7:40 p.m. So that's Melbourne time. So there's no way I'd be able to go there and get a flight back unless someone's got a private jet. And I'm fairly certain no one has. And I'm fairly certain I can't afford one either. So yeah, that's ruled out now. If this was like Sunday early, I could have gone to that. I could have gone to South Australia for that game. So yeah, it is what it is. I heard the showdowns in round 23 as well, so that's one week off. But I'm only allowed 2 weeks off from work anyway, but it is what it is. Melbourne, North Melbourne, Sydney, possibly could go to this game, or I could fly to Brisbane. I guess it's a possibility, but I'm not sure. I might do this. We'll see. We'll see. Or I could fly to Optus, but that's a long flight to see them play Adelaide. Is that worth it? I'm not sure about it, but I do want to try and watch as many teams as possible, where possible. In round 22, so these are the 2 rounds I'm going. I'm going to Australia during these 2 rounds. I'm leaving literally like on the Tuesday after round 22. So that's the time frame we're looking at. This one is at Marvel Stadium. I can go to this game. Nothing else conflicts. This one, we've got 2 Melbourne games, so I could just go to both. I could fly to Adelaide for this, but is it worth it for North Melbourne v Adelaide Crows? Is it worth it to fly to Metricon? Is it, or should I stay in Melbourne and watch 2 games? Decisions. This won't be possible. Like, you can't fly to Perth. This is what, plus 9 hours, so 7:40 p.m. 7:40 p.m. Melbourne time. There's no way there's a plane coming that. No, there's no chance. Would be a massive game, but if this was like early Saturday, I would have been like, yes guys, let's go to Perth. It's not gonna happen. if it had just been like there, maybe, but it's not gonna happen. This is the game I don't want to miss. This is the game I don't want to miss. That's what I don't want to miss. So no matter what, even if I don't go to any other game, this is the one thing I must do. I must be at the MCG to watch this game. Right? This game. Yeah? Either I watch my team beat Richmond, or I have to stand there after the game and listen to Yellow and Black. It would be an experience, let's put it that way. But yeah, I mean we could beat them. If you look at the games we won this year, we lose most of them, but the ones we win, they're big wins. So this is a big game. I'm just saying. I considered flying to Sydney to watch this, but because Hawthorn are on the same day, it is what it is. If this was like on Saturday, maybe, yeah, I'd have considered it. But yeah, because Hawthorn, I want to see Hawthorn in Melbourne, that has to be ruled out. But that's a pretty good game. Then you got Essendon, Port Adelaide. So it's very possible. I mean, it's a bit closer together, but it's possible that I can also watch this after watching this. So yeah, let me know about tickets and everything about these, and let me know any info about actually going around exploring, because I do love exploring cities and, you know, countries. So any info about Melbourne, Sydney, Canberra, just things to do in those places, let me know. Although in Canberra, I'm probably at the zoo all day. But yeah, Sydney, let me know, because there's no way, like if I'm going for a day trip, by the time I'm done with the Harbour Bridge, it'll be like an hour, 2 hours into the day. Then what do I do? So let me know. This is your boy Davidoff. Please like, share, subscribe. Thanks for watching. Have a good day. This was meant to be a 2-minute video, but it turns out I always, you know, underestimate how much I have to tell you. Goodbye.